Hello, you made it to my YouTube channel. Congratulations, you clearly like good things, and I love that for you. First of all, I need to give you people a recap of what happened last week. Oh, well, call it a mini rant. I was trying to upload my first video for last week, and it was meant to drop by 6 p.m. on Friday. Tell me why the internet decided to show me shege. It was not funny. At some point, I actually cried. I had texted all my friends. I was ranting. I was upset because this internet made me carry it. I carried power bank. I carried cord, and I was walking around my entire area looking for good signal just to upload. Do you know what was more annoying? Was that at some point it uploaded to like 80%. The thing now stopped. It kept starting over and over again. I was losing my mind. And I'm not eating. And you know what they say about a hungry woman? We are more hungrier and angrier than a man that's not eating, if that's correct. Guess when this thing finally uploaded? In the early hours of the AM. I had even ranted on my Instagram story, and a couple of people recommended I try the Yellow Network. I'm not calling their name because they did not pay me, but I'm sure everybody knows them. They are expensive, but they are very good and fast. But they suck data with a straw. They literally zap your data. So I told myself, I'm going to take this person's advice. I'm going to stay up late and just let it upload. I did not sleep till 3:35 a.m. When I finally fell asleep and woke up, I realized that it had finally uploaded. I'm like, so I have to be doing vigilante work to have my video uploaded. That's ghetto. I'm supposed to be getting my beauty sleep. But you know what? To God be the glory. The video has been uploaded and a lot of other people have subscribed. So thank you so much. I am utterly grateful for your support. I still remain your girl, Q Sally V, or Sally, or Queen Sally V, as people like to call me. I remember in the last episode, I was taking you guys through my journey as to how I became a professional voiceover artist. I'm going to be giving you like a few facts about myself that even my closest friends probably do not know about. When I was much younger, I used to read the dictionary like a novel. I kid you not. I would do that during bathroom breaks. I would do that when I was bored. I was just always reading the dictionary, and I can remember it vividly in my head. That Oxford dictionary, English dictionary, it was color blue. I know that I'd done a lot of underlining, writing, and that also helped me with spelling. And I would say it also influenced my diction and articulation to a certain point. And the funny thing is, back then, I had no idea that what I was doing would have so much impact in my life. I was literally just reading it for leisure's sake. And I remember reading a lot of Christian novels growing up rather. Francine Rivers. I'm trying to remember. I think Purple Hibiscus came out at that point in time. And I used to listen to the radio a lot. At that point in time, I was like, I think I want to be a radio presenter. I was listening to Joyce, the Love Zone. I would listen to Rick D's Top 40. I would listen to Freeze. I was obsessed with Cool FM. I remember my radio so well. It was white, and every time I come back from school, I would just turn it on, and I wanted to listen to the radio. So I was very confident within myself that when I grow up, I'm gonna be your radio personality. Life said, Yimu. Because the turns and funny path that my life took, honestly, only God truly understands it. And if for anything, I am actually grateful for my journey because I did not understand until I got a bit older that life was not that black and white. You get gray areas, die. And there's this concept people say about early bloomers and late bloomers. As far as I'm concerned, everybody will bloom when it is their time. And I just need a lot of people to understand that people's paths are different. Everybody's journey cannot be the same. We can't all take the same road to the same destination now. That's how you have Eco Bridge and Third Mainland. Not and there's Bagada. It's not everybody that will take Eco, not everybody that will take Yaba, not everybody will take Bagada. You're getting my point, right? That kind of thing. So it was always infuriating sometimes when people just constantly want to be in your business. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? So what are you up to? Some would ask out of genuine concern, maybe to help or assist, but some people were just goddamn nosy. Why are you so interested in other people's lives? Are you living their lives? You know their story. Why were people doing that? It infuriated me so much, and I always found a way to shut it down because I cannot be telling you the plans I have for my life. There's something called evil eye. I'm the only one that knows what I want to do. So if the answer I'm giving you is not satisfactory, I beg, carry your mat and be going. Because my life is my life. It's not for you. So imagine growing up and everybody just seems to be going in one direction. You know how everybody would, you know how life is. Once you finish school, you do this, you marry, you have children, you become a church worker, you have grandchildren, next thing you have businesses, next thing you become a everybody's path is different. Please don't try to cage people in, don't try to box them in and try to determine a career path for them. I think that one too was even more annoying. I had people saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Like, people were just projecting what they wanted me to do based on what they thought was good for me. I mean, I appreciate the gesture that you're looking out for me, but sometimes you need to let people be. You need to be patient with people. You need to embrace whatever they're doing. You need to be supportive. You need to also give people time and grace. Not everybody's as privileged as you are. Not everybody has the opportunities that you have. So grace is very important when you're dealing with people because the cards that life is dealing everyone is different. And I promise you, there are lots of people that if they had the opportunities that other people have, they would take it, but they don't have that. Some people have had to struggle 2 times, 3 times, 10 times more than other people. That doesn't make them stupid. That doesn't make them less serious about their life or their future. And if there's anything I know is that in life, some people need to lose their way to find it. Some people need to make mistakes. They need to learn lessons. They need to fail. Because that's the only way when they finally start their journey, there is smooth sailing. There is solid foundation. I'm not sure if you understand, but that's how it is. And for every time I've had people come and be asking me silly questions, what are you doing now? Please leave me alone. I'm the one that knows where I want to be. I know what I'm trying to do. Don't be so nosy. If you're going to ask out of genuine concern and ask because you genuinely have things that are going to help this person achieve what they want to achieve, don't just come and be a busybody. Nobody needs that in this phase of their life. We don't want nosy people and gossip mongers. Please, there's no time for that. Can you not see the economy? Time. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I was constantly faced with those kind of questions. And you know the funny thing? People will see me having so much fun, going out and everything, and they would keep asking, you're just enjoying life, chop life queen. You're just going out. You don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Abi? Me, I know what I'm doing. Besides, life is for the living. Am I supposed to be cooped up in my house, responding to all your plenty questions like his interview? I don't get it. So I had to go through all of those things to finally understand that this is what I wanted to do, because at some point I had to sit down and ask myself, is this what I want to do long term? Because I tried so many things, and there was a point in time that I did Felabration. I was the host. I was doing Vox Pop. I was interviewing artists. Like, people who know me from Felabration would remember this part or this phase of my life. And you know, they loved it. They were like, oh, I should do that. I would be an amazing red carpet host. I would be an amazing interviewer. And I appreciated that, like, people could see certain qualities and talents in me. But I just knew that there's still something missing. Like, I'm just not there yet. Like, I don't have that conviction that this is what I wanted to do. So, you know, I decided to branch into other things. I transitioned from business to business. I know the kind of person I am. I do not like being idle. I would learn different things. I would try different things. I can't even begin to count the things that I've done. I've learned product design. A lot of people don't know that at some point I was a product designer. Yes, I learned how to make small chops. I learned how to make cocktails. I learned how to make beads. I learned how to make hats. I learned the art of photography, product photography, data protection, copywriting. There's just a lot of things that God has given me that makes me multi-talented, that a lot of people do not know that side to me. So when they see me chopping life, I don't know if they want me to be crying in the one corner and be saying, oh my God, why is my life not like everybody's own? If there's anything I'm grateful to God for, is that I am not pressured by the life other people are living. My life is my own journey. I will do it at my own pace. And if there's anything in this life that I know, is that everybody's time will eventually come. There's no rush, there's no pressure. They know they carry first for who marry first. There's no award for who marries first or who marries last. There's no award for who makes money first or makes money last. Like, we are all in this grand simulation called life. All of us go die. So why are people putting so much pressure on others to fit into a standard that we humans have created by ourselves? It is very limiting to put people in a box. Why not just see people for what they are? Experience the wonder that is their talent. Embrace them for their unique abilities. And that is how you're able to create a system where everybody is working hand in hand, uplifting each other. But life cannot be 100% good, so that's fine. So, as someone who enjoyed watching movies, cartoons, I am so playful. I know that I used to get punished a lot in school because I used to play too much. At some point, I was actually a tomboy. I used to play a lot, and they would complain, "You play too much." I just knew that has to be somewhere that this playfulness and this goofiness, this quirkiness of mine can be utilized. And that was how I found voice acting. Like, being in the studio and being able to gesticulate, being able to embody a character, being able to switch my voices to whatever I wanted to sound like, it was like I had entered dreamland. It was like, yo, this is what I've been looking for. This is the answer to every question I've been asking God when it came to clarity. And at some point I asked my big mommy in church that I struggle with knowing what to do career path, and she was like, ask God for clarity. That sometimes the answer you're looking for is in something you enjoy doing without you actually knowing it. And I'm like, hold up. I actually like voicing things, and I like being goofy while at it, and I like the ability to be able to switch voices. Okay, you know what? We're doing this voice acting and we're sticking to it to the end. And just hearing my voice in certain adverts on the radio, and there'll be this huge smile on my face like, oh my God, people are listening to me. People like what they hear. And I was like, God, thank you. I know that I had run away from this part of my life because of uncertainty, because I didn't have clarity. But God finally gave me that clarity. And it's so amazing to see how much support and love that I have gotten ever since I decided to face this head on. And I am honestly grateful. And I just want a lot of people out there that are aspiring voiceover artists or any other career of choice that you're about to venture into. See, it is never too late to start all over again. It is never too late to transition into another career. It is never too late to do anything. There's no goddamn timeline. Everything was created by humans. Everything was made up. It is man-made. Literally, it is man-made. So don't let anybody put you in a box and make you feel like, oh, because you're 35, you're 36, you're 40, you've not done this, you've not done that. Are they God? Did they create you? Do they know your story? Do they know your life? No, they don't. So please don't let anybody pressure you. When you finally find that thing that gives you joy, that gives you satisfaction, just as voice acting gives me so much happiness, being able to embody the character, being able to bring things to life, being able to infuse my personality into it, it's mind-blowing. So it's important that whatever career path you're going to take, make sure you understand your personality type. Make sure you are able to find a way to blend your personality type, your career, bring them together so that you have that fulfillment and wholesomeness of doing that which you love. So I hope with these few points of mine, I have been able to convince you and not confuse you that life is in stages and phases. Do not let anybody pressure you, okay? Do that which pleases you at your own time. Seek advice, seek help, talk to people, take all the experiences you want to take, learn everything you want to learn. Nobody's going to lock the door. Like, everything is open to everybody. So take that chance, do what you want, and become that which you want to be. I'll see you again next episode. Thank you so much for listening.